real-life love story of Kassie and James DePaiva has spanned almost 20 years. But as Max and Blair, love often equaled pain, literally. Take a look.
Where are we?
We're in Ace's tack room, where he had his heart attack, remember?
Oh, what are we doing here? And what?
Shh, shh, shh. Max, you have to be very still.
You drugged me. You drugged me. You brought me here. What is going on?
Max, it's all right. Don't worry about a thing. I have good news. In fact, excellent news. I have finally figured out a way to cure your brain damage.
What a remarkable, twist of fate, right? You literally owe your marriage to the show. Like
My child, everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything. So it was, well, you were on the show 5 years before Kassie came, right?
Probably. At least that, yes.
Yeah, 5 lonely years.
5 lonely years.
She came into your life. And then the two of you got married, it's been 20? Is it?
No,
Not quite,
15
15.
15 years?
15 and a half, yes.
And
it feels like 30,
guy?
but, you know.
Was it? Okay, describe the first time that you saw one another, and then first scenes, and then was it love at first sight? Everybody needs to know.
No.
That was a quick answer.
Actually, we'd met in a bar and she thought I was a jerk. So and I had too many drinks and I didn't remember.
Oh.
So when she came to the show, I said, "Wow, she looks familiar." Gave her a big hug and I went, "Uh-oh, this is trouble."
Yeah.
How did you remind him?
Well, it was interesting. Our first scenes that we did together, I think they aired earlier in the segment. Blair falls off this horse, and actually I was cast. I was a recast, and so turn around and it's me. And I immediately after it airs, Linda Gottlieb, the producer at the time, calls me up and goes, "You can't play this." And I said, "What are you talking about?" "You're playing the end of the story. You're playing too much chemistry." And I'm like going, I can't control that.
But you know what's so funny is Max and Blair, throughout the years, have had this relationship, this kind of War of the Roses relationship. Oh, yeah. But how was it knowing you had this kind of relationship and then you still had to go home together? How was that?
Well, the going home was easy. It was very together and happy. You know, you'd have these wonderful scenes and threaten each other's life, or have these wonderful torrid love scenes. The problem came when we started having love scenes with other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then going home after that because your partner's there watching in the studio.
It's very, very tough. Jealousy, you know, is love's shadow. So
it is hard.
That's what I say anyway. And it was really difficult. I mean, believe me, any actor, we can know that it's all technical and stuff, but you're watching, you go, well, that's my man up there. He's like, I don't think he should be doing that. He's saving that for me.
She handled it a lot worse than I did. Put it that way.
Well, listen, I am an aging slut. Blair, you know, I have made. You gotta love her. Blair is every woman's dream.
Yes.
I'm making a career out of it, honey.
And every man's nightmare.
I'm going to ask you about Todd.
Yes.
About the relationship between you and Todd and how you always found this sort of the bad boy who you found good in. How did that work for you?
Well, you know also that Todd and Blair are so dysfunctional. Todd especially is so dysfunctional. Yes. And there is a human element to these characters that you really, really want to root for them. I mean, Vicky's tried to save Todd his whole career, and Blair and Todd together are trouble. But we're entertaining. And I think that's the entertainment factor of those two characters has been the strength of its longevity.
I'm going to add to the mix here, because before Max locked eyes with Blair, there was a certain sexy redhead who had his attention, and unfortunately, she didn't always seem to return those same feelings. Take a look.
Repeat after me. I, Tina, take thee, Max, to be my wedded husband.
I, Tina, take thee, Cord. Oh, what I meant was, look, what I meant to say was that I take the Max.
No, Tina.
No, Max, please take my hand. You know what I meant to say?
You said it. I heard it. We all heard it. I can't go through with this marriage.
Tina had feelings for Max.
Yes,
but
I did.
She always loved Cord.
I did. But
What was special about that relationship?
the one with Cord, from the minute that Cord showed up, there was just John Loprino, who's not here today, but he was, there was an instant chemistry, and I think he brought out a sweetness and a naturalness to Tina that, didn't always show being the sort of flashy, witchy character that she was.
I have to tell you that when you two finally got together a couple of months ago, Cord had mellowed and he made Tina grow up, and I thought that was so brilliant. The way it happened.
I love it.
We want to thank you all for being here. James, Kassie, DePaiva, and Adria Evans. Hey, we are going to be right back, so you don't want to go anywhere. This is actually...
Up next, the Views making daytime history with the return of Judith Light, the woman behind one of the most shocking moments in daytime history.